So here is Daniel speaking about Pfeffermind games.
Thank you for coming. My name is Daniel. I'm a co-founder of Pfeffermind Games. We are a game startup from Berlin. We have developed a game called Spy Day that is designed to gamify your way to work. We did that by putting a strategy game on top of the public transportation system with a unique combination of check-ins at certain locations, plus mini-games or casual games, and as I said, a story-based strategy game on top of this. So how does it work? When our players open the game or the app, they see a map with their current location and all the spots around. And once they are close enough to a spot, they have the chance to actually collect the task. And the tasks are the actual mini-games. For instance, hangman or quizzes that are designed to entertain the player for 1 to 2 minutes, for instance, while they're waiting for the bus or are on their way to the next spot. However, once collected, they don't have to play the game right away. They can play the game whenever and wherever they want to. And last but not least, there is the strategy game element, which works pretty much like in Monopoly. Our players, they control a team of virtual spies that they can place and use to occupy the spots they have successfully solved tasks at. So whenever another player comes along, they steal half of the points. How do we make money out of this idea? We have a twofold monetization model. On the one hand, we use this classic microtransactions with the in-app purchases, where we offer our players the chance to buy speed boosts or customized items they pay for. We have just implemented the in-app purchases and already made the first money with this. But on the other hand, and in addition of this, we offer companies a location-based marketing platform where they can put their brand into our game and target exactly the right people at the right location on the right time. This turns also out to be a really attractive user acquisition channel for us. We are about to close 2 partner deals with transportation service providers, which will promote our game to all their daily passengers, which will probably take place this summer. And we're targeting 4 million daily passengers with these 2 deals. Of course, we are not the only location-based service or the only location-based game out there, but we are the only one, or there's no other game that does what we do, combining what is like so appealing and Foursquare, checking in at locations that are meaningful to you, but with the reward of the casual games that are changing every day and that entertains you on your way to work differently every day. And I would like to share, because we have already published a beta version or a kind of MVP to get some user feedback and to get data. We've launched it in Berlin only a couple of months ago. And I would like to share some data, some statistics from this first month. Our weekly active users, on average, they visit 42 spots, different spots. So they spread really around the city. Even more interesting are the mini games. Our top 10 players have already solved more than 1,400 different games, like each of them, not together. So they're really active. We have some users, they do more, or they have already done on some days more than 100 a day. Visited like physically all these spots, collected the tasks and played them. And I have to mention at this point that we have a limitation on this. Like, it was our decision to limit that one player can only download 1 task at 1 spot a day, so it's different spots they are traveling. And the strategy game element, that this works and which keeps actually our players playing. We can see when we look at our retention rates. This is, for instance, the day 28 retention, but I would like to show more in detail our retention rates. On day 1, we have 57% of our players still playing, which is pretty much the industry standard. But by day 28, our retention is 30%, and even more impressive is our day 90 retention right now, where we still hold 14%, which is 4 times more what the industry would say it's a solid average. Who are the spies behind this game? We're a group of friends who have known each other for years and have worked on several business projects before. There is Tarek. He has a background in professional gaming and has worked on emotion research on his PhD thesis. So he's our guy for game analytics and analyzing the user behavior, where we really put effort in. There's Jakob, who has founded and led an NGO. Philip, our creative mind, who has just published his first novel in Germany. So when you're in Germany, buy his novel. It's out on the market. Sebastian, our app developer, who has worked as a software consultant already. And finally me. I have founded and led a tech startup for the past 2 years. We're currently raising a seed round of $340,000 US to cover the next 12 months. We have split these 12 months into 3 different phases. First of all, we're still focusing on getting the balancing done to make sure that this works, and also polishing the game. After this, together with our partners, we are focusing on getting more users and grow into more German cities. And by the end of the 12 months, when we have a fully polished game and have learned how to grow actually, we will scale this into the international market. So to sum up, we've created a game that basically gamifies when people commute through the city. We have quite promising data from our beta version right now, and we also have a new way of monetization, which is unavailable to the majority of the games right now in the market. So if you like what you have just heard, and like me or like my team believe in the huge potential of this project, then please talk to me and help that everyone become a Spy Day. Thank you very much.